This is fantastic. You've worked hard and saved up, the timing is just right, and you're ready to purchase your first major investment, buying a new home. There are a lot of aspects to consider when making such an important purchase, such as location, financials, commute, schools, and so much more. But what do you really need to know? Well, we're here today to give you the top 10 most important things you need to consider as a first-time homebuyer. Number 10, understand your financials. Before you even begin looking for a house, make sure to understand exactly how much you can afford. Research your credit score, calculate your debt-to-income ratio, and speak with a lender if necessary. It's important to be realistic about what you can afford so that you don't end up in over your head. Number 9, make sure to locate the right neighborhood. The neighborhood is one of the most important aspects of buying a home. Look for a neighborhood that fits your lifestyle and be sure to research crime rates, schools, commute times, and so on. Think about the type of people you want to live around and what kind of activities are available in that area. Scope out the neighborhood at different times so you really understand what type of area you're going to be purchasing in. Number 8, get inspections. A home inspection is essential for all buyers. Have a trained professional inspect the home for any issues or potential repairs before signing on the dotted line. There are several different types of inspections that should be done on a home before you purchase. For example, pest inspection for termites is a must-have. An inspection for structural and foundational integrity should also be a consideration, as well as any inspections pertaining to wells or oil tanks are very important, and that's just to name a few. Number 7, get the right mortgage. Shopping around for a mortgage is one of the most important steps in this process. Make sure to get pre-approved before you start looking, and look at all your options to ensure that you're getting the best loan for the circumstance. You're going to want to consider your interest rate as well as your total monthly payment. A good lender will advise you on the different variations of mortgages available, as well as the flexibility of a rate buy-down or rate locks. Number 6, have an open mind. It's important to have an open mind when it comes to searching for a new home. You may not find the perfect home right away, and you might have to settle for less than a perfect house. In this case, you'll want to consider potential renovations and upgrades that can be made down the line to really make this house your home. Number 5, think about resale value. While it's important to find a home that will meet your needs right away, you'll also want to consider the potential resale value of the house down the line. Research the local real estate market and take into consideration how long it takes for houses in that area to sell, as well as what kind of upgrades were made to those recently sold homes. Number 4, be realistic with renovations. Having the ability to make alterations to your home is wonderful, but it's also important to be realistic about what renovations will cost. Make sure you research local contractors, get a few estimates, and add on an additional 10 to 20% for unexpected costs. Number 3, know your limits. When it comes to making an offer, it's important that you don't overshoot the market. Know what other similar properties have sold for in the area so you make a competitive offer that won't be rejected. Number 2, negotiate wisely. Always try to get the best deal possible. Be sure to negotiate with the seller on price, closing costs, and other expenses so that you get the most for your money. But don't be unrealistic with your demands, as it could lead to the seller pulling out of the deal. Number 1, make sure you're ready. Buying a home is a huge commitment, and it's important that you're 100% ready before jumping in. Make sure that you understand all the costs and the risks associated with homeownership before making an offer. A home is a long-term commitment, and you want to make sure that you are ready and up for the challenge. These are just a few of the most important things to consider when purchasing your first home. There's a lot to think about, but if you keep these tips in mind, you should find yourself in a great position and ready for homeownership. Well, that's all we have for today. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be sure to ring that bell to be notified when we post new videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.